Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for joining today's session. So, in today's session, we start in a new unit, which is information systems. So this is level 5 qualification, and we're now covering our unit number 4. So the unit aim is that when working in industry, IT practitioners must be able to see the bigger picture, drawing on all the knowledge and previous experience to find the best and most viable solution to the problem. This is particularly important when working with non-technical managers who might not understand the technologies that they need to be able to perform the role. Practitioners must be able to share the knowledge and understanding in appropriate way to promote the use of data and information system to support modern businesses and enterprises. So this unit enables the learner to examine a wide range of information system that they will find in the industry. So this is a 15 credit unit, and the way this is graded is with a pass, merit, or distinction, depending on the number of tasks that are required to cover. So in today's session, we will have a merit and a distinction task additionally to our learning outcome. So today's session, we're now going to understand the different type of information system that are used in organizations. Okay. So what is our unit aim? We've summarized them right now, and we'll now go and have a look into these technologies. So from our learning outcome, we're now going to understand different types of information system using organization. So we'll look into what they use, what are the different types, depending on the size of the company, the goal, and the industry. So as we now know that all these system has to support a specific function, from daily operations to strategic decision making. So now we're looking into TPS, which is a transaction processing system. So companies, depending on the size, will now be required to use this type of system. So the purpose of this is to handle day-to-day transaction. So example for this is the POS system in retail, payroll, inventory management, and so on. So the people who are involved with these systems are operational staff and clerical workers. The benefit for this is now that we now have fast data processing, consistency, and reliability in handling repetitive tasks. So another system is the management information system. So the purpose of this is to provide routine reports based on the data from our transaction processing system. So what are these technologies that are now involved? We're looking into sales trend reports, budget reports, and HR reports. So the people who've been working with these systems are the middle managers. And the benefit that we get from this is that it help with planning, controlling, and decision making. Also, we looking into decision support system, where the purpose of them is for complex decision making using data analysis and modeling tools. Example that we have for decision support systems are what if analysis tools, forecasting systems, and these are mainly used by our senior manager and data analyst. Benefits for this is that we're now going to be enhancing problem solving and our strategic planning. When it comes to executive information system, these now have the purpose to deliver high-level summary data to executives. So, example of these tools are dashboard with KPIs, competitor analysis tools, and these technologies are now used from top-level executive and strategic decision makers. So the benefit for this is that we now have a quick access to key organizational data for strategy decision. Also, we in these businesses, we look into CRM, which are customer relationship management systems. They manage customer data, sales, support, and marketing. So example for this are HubSpot, Salesforce, Zoho CRM, and many other ones. Users involved for these sales, marketing, and customer service department. And the benefit, it now improves our customer service, the way we reach out to customers and we deal with them, increase sales and retention. Also, we have enterprise resource planning systems. So the purpose of using them is to integrate all functions such as HR, finance, procurement, and logistics into one single system. So the technologies involved is SAP, Oracle, ERP, and Microsoft Dynamics. And this technology are now used in wide organization. And again, the benefit that we'll get for this is better coordination, data accuracy, and efficiency. Also, we have knowledge management system. The purpose of having this system is to store and retrieve knowledge to improve understanding and collaboration. Example of tools are wikis, document repositories, and internal forum. Who are the users involved? It's basically all the staff, especially in knowledge-based industries. And the benefit of using this technology is basically to encourage innovation, retain institutional knowledge. Then we have supply chain management systems, where we basically the purpose of this is to manage relationship with suppliers and logistics. Example for this is procurement portals and logistics platforms. Users involved now operation and procurement team. Benefit for this is we're now going to reduce the delays, timeframes, lower our cost, and improve our supplier coordination. So basically, to summarize this, in any organization, we know that information system a key for the success of the business. So we know transaction processing systems keeps the organization running daily, while our MIS DSS and EIS turns data into our decisions, and with CRM, ERP, KMS, and SCM, these now are going to support specific operational or strategic goals. Now we're looking into learning outcome 1, where we're going to explain different types of information system with example on the application. So we now know that in any organization, information system are essential tools that help manage data, improve decision making, and support daily operations. So now we know that based on our understanding, there are several distinct type of information system. So each of them are basically designed for a specific purpose. So now we're going to explain the main types and give a real world example of how these are now used. So our transaction process system, an example of where we could find this is where in a supermarket like Tesco, the checkout system is typically a transaction process system, and customers pays for the items, the grocery, and the system records the transaction, update the stocks level, and generate a receipt. So the same applies in banks, where ATM systems process cash withdrawal and update the balance in real time. With the management information system, this takes data from our TPS and turns into useful reports that managers use to monitor performance and make decisions. So it doesn't deal with day-to-day operation directly, but it mainly focuses on analyzing and planning. Example for this is where a hotel chain like Premier Inn might use MIS to generate monthly reports on occupancy rate, revenue per room, and customer satisfaction. So basically, these reports will now help managers decide whether to run promotions or invest in refurbishment. With decision support system, example for this, we have airline like British Airways, which might use decision support systems to evaluate whether to open a new route, and if this would, and by analyzing the data on demand, it will now help with the competition, fuel prices, and profit forecast to help executive make a sound choice. Then we have executive information systems. So, for example, a CEO at a company like Unilever might use executive information system to get real-time insight into global sales figures, market shares, and emerging trends, which is now going to help them decide which regions to invest or which product to scale back. CRM. So companies like Amazon would use a CRM to recommend product, track customer orders, and manage returns. So the system holds customer purchase history, processes, and contact details to deliver a specialized experience. With enterprise resource planning system, we now know that, for example, a manufacturer like Rolls-Royce might use our SAP, or which is a type of ERP system to manage its global supply chain, HR records, procurement, and budgeting in one platform. When it comes to supply chain management system, so a company like here use this system to track inventory levels, shipment from suppliers, and in-store stock across multiple locations, ensuring items are available when needed. Knowledge management systems. So, for example, in a consulting firm like Deloitte, a knowledge management system might be used to store previous client project documentation, case studies, research report, and expert advice that consultants can access to report their current project. So in a nutshell, each of these systems plays a different but complementary role within an organization. So we can see from recording transaction to helping executive make strategic choice. Now know that information system enables business to operate more efficiently. In our experience, understanding how these systems interconnect, it is very crucial for anyone working in business or IT. So now we're going to describe the component of an information system. So we have hardware, where this is the physical technology that makes up an information system. So this could include anything such as computer, server, printer, network devices, and so on. So, for example, when it comes to a retail store, we know that the system includes touchscreen, barcode scanners, card reader, and receipt printers. Then we have software. So this is a very important component where we know that software refers to the program and operating system that tells the hardware what to do. So majority of these technologies, application softwares like Microsoft Excel or CRM system. So this system software, so we have operating systems such as Windows or Mac OS or Linux, utility softwares like antivirus softwares, VPN, and so on. So examples, we have a business might use accounting software like Sage to manage finance, or CRM tools like Salesforce to manage customer data. Why this matters? This is software is what makes the hardware useful, and it processes the data and allows users to interact with system. Then we have data, which is the core of every information system. So it's the raw fact and figures that are processed into meaningful information. So example, we have in the university, data could include student name, attendees record, assessment results, and tuition payment. Why does this matter? Without data, there would be nothing for the system to process. Accurate, relevant data is essential for good decision making. Then we have the people. People are users of the system. They can be IT professionals who design and maintain the system, or users who interact with it during the work. So in our example, in a healthcare setting, a nurse using a patient management system, or an IT technician who maintain the server, are both examples of people involved in this system. Processes, so now we refer to them step-by-step instruction and rules that define how tasks are carried out within the system. So this includes how data is entered, how it's processed, how information is retrieved, and how security is managed. So example of this is a payroll system might follow a process that involves inputting employees' hours, calculate tax and deduction, generate payslip, and sending payment to bank accounts. So to sum up, an effective information system is more than just technology. It's now it's a combination of hardware, software, data, people, and processes. So these 5 components work together to turn the raw data into valuable information that help organization operate smoothly and make better decisions. Now we're going to explain the characteristic of information systems. So information systems are more than just computer programs. So they're basically a structured system designed to collect, process, store, and distribute data in a way that helps an organization function efficiently. So most of these time, these are purpose-driven, where every information system is designed with a specific goal or purpose in mind. So the purpose could be to support business operation, help manager make decisions, or improve communication across teams. Example for this are payroll system, which is specifically built to manage salary, calculation, tax deduction, and payment processing for employees. Also, we have automated processing, which is a major strength of an information system, and its ability to handle large volume of data automatically. So this helps perform tasks like calculation, data sorting, and reporting with speed and consistency. Also, we have integrations where information systems are often designed to integrate different functions and departments within the business. So this helps improve efficiency and reduce duplication of data. For example, we now know that an ERP system used by a company like Toyota integrates finance, procurement, HR, and supply chain in one platform so that the department can work together using the same data. Also, we have reliability and accuracy, where an effective information system must produce accurate and consistent output. So if the data is wrong or outdated, decisions based on that information can cause serious issues to the organization. Also, these tools requires a user-friendly interface where the system, when it's too complex or difficult to navigate, users won't use it properly. So we now know that a good information system needs to provide a clear, intuitive interface that allows staff to enter, retrieve, and understand data without technical skills. So example for this, we now have CRM platforms like HubSpot, which use dashboard, menu, and visual graphs to present customer data clearly to marketing and sales staff. So information must be delivered at the right time to be useful. A good system ensures that data is processed and made available quickly, especially in environments where timing is crucial. So we also have security and privacy, where information must protect sensitive data from unauthorized access or cyber attacks. Also, security features like password encryption, firewalls, and access controls are essential components. When it comes to scalability, a good system should be able to grow with the organization, use the volume of data and number of users which increase. The system should still function smoothly without performance issues. So our final thought on this is that from the perspective, understanding the characteristic of information system helps explain why some system works better than others. So the best system are purpose-built, accurate, secure, timely, integrated, and easy to use. From our merit activity, we're now going to choose and recommend an information system in a business context. Based on what we've learned about information system, if we were asked to choose and recommend one of our business, we would now recommend implementing a CRM system, where especially for a retail or service-based business that will now deal with large number of customers, such as an online clothing store or a small chain or beauty salon. So with a business context, small to medium retail business, we now see that business is a growing online fashion retailer that receives hundreds of orders per week and communicates with customer regularly through emails, social media, and live chat. So at this stage of growth, maintaining a strong customer relationship is crucial, not just to increase sales, but also to build loyalty and repeat business. So when do we recommend system? For example, with the CRM would be the best fit for a business because it would help them. It would help the company manage and track every interaction with existing and potential customers. So a cloud-based CRM platform like HubSpot or Zoho CRM would be ideal for a small business due to its affordability and flexibility. So the key benefit of CRMs would be a centralized customer information where all customer data would be stored in one place, making it easy for staff to personalize and communicate with them. Sales and marketing automation. So CRM could be automatically used to promote for promotional emails, or for personalized product recommendation and follow up on abandoned shopping carts. These can also improve customer service, where with quick access to customer history and communication records, these support staff which can solve issues faster and more professionally. Also, data-driven decision making, where managers can view reports and dashboard to analyze customer buying patterns, measure company performance, and identify loyal and high-value customer for special promotions. Practical application example for this is where for instance, if a customer named Sarah purchased a red dress in July and leaves a positive review, the CRM will log this activity. When a new collection launches in September, the system can automatically send out a personalized email with similar items. If she clicks on it but doesn't buy, the system can follow up with a discount code. So all without any manual input from our marketing team. So security and accessibility. Modern CRM systems are cloud-based, so they can be accessed securely from anywhere. This especially is useful if our business has remote staff or customer support teams, which are working from different locations. So the most system will now include user access control, meaningful sensitive data, which is only available to authorized users, cost and scalability, where with CRM like Zoo or HubSpot, this offers free plan with limited features, which is perfect for a small team as the business grows, where more features can be unlocked by upgrading the subscription. So in summary, we would recommend CRM system for any customer-focused business that aim to improve service quality, boost the sales, and build lasting customer relationship. So CRM is not just a tool, it's a way to understand and connect with customers in a better way. And we know this is essential in a competitive market. So in our distinction task, we're now going to justify our choice of information system in a business context. So in our merit unit, we recommended CRM for a small to medium-sized business. Now we're going to justify this decision. We're going to explain why that choice is not just suitable, but essential, especially in a small business and the environment. So why is this important? This is important. Is an important decision because it's now going to increase sales. So CRM helps to track customer buying patterns and identify opportunities for upselling and cross-selling, which is automating marketing campaigns that can bring back repeat buyers or convert prospect who haven't completed a purchase. Improve customer retention. So we know businesses will now spend more to get new customers than to keep existing ones. So a CRM can now help maintain regular personalized communication with existing clients, make them feel valued and more likely to return. Enhance efficiency. So with our CRM, staff might waste their time searching for customers, information across spreadsheet, emails, and paper records. With a centralized CRM streamline, workflow can reduce human error. So all this data can now be imported automatically from our CRM, where we can import CSV files, and this can now map through all the attributes, and it can allow us to import our data. This also is a justification based on our key benefits. So here we have small, we have a table which shows our CRM system, where it stands out compared to other type of systems. So as you can see, a CRM system pretty much offers all the benefit of personalized marketing, customer data management, improves customer service, long-term relationship build, and sales tracking. So we can now say that from this comparison, it's clear that only a CRM provides all the critical features that a customer-focused business needs to grow and stay competitive. So integration with other systems. So another reason we would choose a CRM is that it doesn't have to work in ISO. Most CRM system can integrate with other platforms such as e-commerce platform like Shopify, WooCommerce, and so on. Email marketing tools like Mailchimp, customer service apps like Zendesk or WhatsApp Business. And this means that CRM become the central nervous system of our business, keeping everything connected and reducing silos. Without when it comes to risk on not using a CRM, so without a CRM, customer might receive irrelevant or duplicate communication. Staff might struggle to track leads and or respond to queries quickly. The business loses out on insight into customer behavior, making future planning and guessing games. Inconsistent service lead to negative reviews and a damaged brand. So we believe this risk avoidable, and that makes a CRM system not just helpful but necessary. So this is also very cost effective, while there are costs to implementing a CRM system, whether subscription fees, training, and integration. The return on investment is significant. So we now have increased customer lifetime value, now reduce marketing waste, and we also have a better decision making from real-time reports. So our final justification: the CRM system provides better customer service, boosts sales, and gives business control over its most valuable asset, which is our customer. So in a competitive retail environment, we now believe that no other type of information system offers the same impact for such a manageable cost. So this was everything for today's session. Is there any question for me?
Thanks, Victor. No, that was all, pretty clear. No, thank you. That was good.
Okay. So if there's no any question, I will see you tomorrow.
Brilliant. Cool. Catch you tomorrow. Have a good day, Victor.
Have a good day too. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.